Hi, today we are going to learn ASP.NET SQL Server connectivity by using ADO.NET. Simple database manipulation by using ADO.NET. Here, for the same, I have designed one small web page with different text boxes for employee number, employee name, salary, and here in SQL Server I created one table called EMP. Inside this EMP, employee ID, name, salary, three different columns are there, and employee ID is numeric, name is worker, salary is numeric. Then there is a database called test. So now we can check different commands to connect. So first of all, I am declaring some variables. See here, there are some variables declared under the class portion. Public SQL connection CON. Okay, before declaring the variables, two different namespaces added. One is system.data.sql client and the other one is system.data. SQL client is for different classes like SQL connection, SQL command, SQL data adapter, SQL data reader. So all these classes are necessary for communicating with the database, SQL Server database. So that is why this namespace is included, and there is another namespace called data, system.data. This is for a data set. This data namespace is necessary. So here I am creating different variables: SQL connection object, SQL command object, data adapter object, data set object, and one data table object. Then under page load, this one I'm setting it with the connection string con equals new SQL connection object initialization and instantiation, and then setting the connection string. So the string is data source del-pc. Actually this is my SQL server name. Here you can see the SQL server name. Server name is del-pc. And here I am using login ID and password to connect with the database. So this is the server name. Then initial catalog equals test. That is my database name. Then next one is persist security info equals true. This persist security info true or false will come into effect only if you mention username and password in connection string. So whenever we are specifying username and password in the connection string, we need to specify persist security info. If you mention username and password in connection string and set persist security info as false, then the credentials cannot be extracted. But if you set persist security info as true while giving credentials in the connection string, Windows will remember the credentials and it can extract it in the program. So that is why, so to remember the user credentials, persist security info must be true. Then user ID SA and password is admin$1. So this is to establish a connection with the database. Now connection string is set whenever you are opening our database, our friend portion or the web page is eligible to connect with the database. Then here I am creating a button called a save button to save the details that I am typing inside this text boxes. Save button. Here I am opening the connection. Command object equals new SQL command insert into EMP values. So EMP is the table values, text box name, first text box dot text, comma, second text box dot text, comma, third text box dot text. See, as I explained earlier, here we are concatenating the string insert into employee EMP values bracket, then that string is closing here, plus txt id.text means we are concatenating the value of text box 1, and there is no single quotes for this one because it is a numeric field. Then again comma, single quote in as a string, joined, again text box name dot text, again double quote, single quote, comma. So for this txt name dot text, single quote is also used because name is a varchar field. Then the third column, for the third column, txt salary dot text, connection, comma, connection. So where this command to be executed, and cmd dot execute non-query, it is to execute the query, and connection is closing. And clear is a function just called to clear the screen. It is just to clear the screen. Then I am moving to default.xpx. After saving, if you want to search informations to display, as per typing something to display informations in these text boxes, we can click on the search button. con.open, connection is opened. Then ADA equals new SQL data adapter, select star from EMP where employee ID equals txt id.text. So if this condition is satisfying, that row is there, then we are fetching that one, and we are filling that inside the dataset object. Then if dataset.table0.rows.count greater than 0, then we are storing the values dataset.tables. So what all tables are there in the data set, the system will consider as an array of tables. Then inside that one, rows, number of rows will come again as an array. Then dot item array dot get value 1 means first column, get value 2 means second column, 0th column is it is star, so all the three columns will come. 0th column is the employee ID, first column is name, and second column is salary. So that we are placing inside the text boxes. Then next, same command we can use by using data table also. From data table also we can fetch informations. So here instead of dataset, we are storing the information inside dataset object dt. dt is new data table, and inside that by using the fill method of SQL data adapter, we are storing the values, the output of this query inside dt. And here see name.text equals dt.rows. So ds.tables is not necessary because directly it is there inside the data table. dt.rows 0 dot item array dot get value 0. Here 0th value is name because the first column that we selected is name. Second column that we selected is salary, that is 0 1. So either we can write like this or we can use double dimensional array for the same. Next, update command. String s equals update employee, set name equals txt name.text. This is the string salary equals txt salary.text, where employee id equals txt id.text. Connection.open, cmd equals new SQL command, yes, con. So this string we are assigning inside SQL command object. Then command object dot execute non-query, and connection close. So here it will execute update command. So here it is executing insert command. The same way, if it is delete, command is delete from employee where employee id equals txt id.text, connection.open, cmd equals new SQL command s comma con command dot execute non-query. And the code for clear is just to clear the text boxes. So now we can run the command and check. So here I am typing 200. The name I am typing Tom. Salary I am typing 5,000. Then I am clicking on save button. So now we need to check whether it is already saved or not. 200. See, the values Tom and 5,000. So again, clear. I am typing another value 300. Henry 6,000 as the salary. Then I am clicking save button. Then here again I am checking 300, and here I am using the data table. Earlier I used the search button using data set. Now I am using data table. See, it is coming. Just I am changing the salary from 6,000 to 6,500, and then I am clicking on update button. So it was 300. And clicking on the search button, see, it is changed, it is updated. Suppose I am clicking on delete button, then delete I clicked, then I am clicking on 300, selecting 300 and search. Now the value is not coming because it is already removed from our table. See, 200 is there, but 300 is not there because it is removed from the table. Hope it is clear. Thank you.